Hello everyone, my name's Jonathan, and today I'm going to do a summary on how to do chickens. We are a family of 6 with one on the way. So we started chickens about 2 years ago, and we wanted to find a way that we could be a little more self-sustaining, so we started with chickens and then started to grow some of our own food. But chickens is just a easy way to be a little more self-sustaining. So the way we started was we went to Tractor Supply, picked up some chicks, and we started that way. We had a shed on our property that we turned into a chicken coop. On the outside we built a lean-to, fenced it with chicken wire. Our chickens free range in our yard, in our backyard, but we still give them somewhere they can kind of get out of the weather. So we built the lean-to. This is where they go into the coop. But on the inside, we converted it to a coop. We still kept some of it so we could keep some storage. But basically what we did was we framed it out in 2x4s and plywood, and we made a coop. Now your coop is going to consist of a few things. It's going to consist of some roost poles. This is where the chickens sleep at night. Chickens like to sleep off the ground, up higher where they feel secure. So we got a set of roosts over there and on this side, and then we also have another set over there. This coop is big enough to hold probably at least 40 chickens. We don't have quite that many, but we do have about probably 30 or so. So after your roost poles, you got to have somewhere for your hens to lay eggs. If we go back inside the coop, I'll show you the nest box. In this coop we have 6 of them. And there, this is where they lay their eggs at. Now during the spring and summer, when the daylight is longer, each hen will lay 1 egg a day. So during the summer and spring we get quite a bit of eggs. But like I said, we started ours from the co-op, but then we started to incubate them after that. We also have a brooder. This is where we put the new chicks, keep them separate unless we let the mama hens raise them. But we have a heat lamp, and we'll cover it with a piece of plywood to keep it warm. But right now we don't have any chicks, so this right here will eventually be another nest box. But you put the nest box with a lid on the outside, that way you don't have to go inside the coop all the time. You can just come over and raise the lid, collect your eggs daily. Our chickens free range, meaning we let them come and go in the yard. They go down in the woods and yard and pick up bugs and grass and whatever. We also supplement them with some layer crumbles that you can pick up at Tractor Supply or Co-op, and we also give them a little cracked corn. But during the summer and spring they like to scratch around and eat bugs and whatever they find in the yard. This is another lean-to we're going to build. We might do a few goats next year. But chickens are a easy way to have a good source of protein in your backyard through their eggs and meat. Right now we just use them for eggs, but eventually we will get a few meat birds. This one's taking a dust bath. They like to roll around in the dirt and dust, and that's how they clean themselves. This is a waterer that we made out of a 5-gallon bucket. On the bottom of it has these nipples that the chickens come up and pluck and get some water, keeps their water clean. And if they have clean water and clean food, they stay healthy. So that's just the way we started. We started a few years ago, and now we have this. But they're real easy. Sort of maintain themselves. And it's a good way to feel like you know where some of your food comes from. So that's just a basic summary on how to do chickens. Now one other thing, you don't have to have a rooster to get eggs. Some of you may live inside city limits where they won't let you have a rooster. That's one of our roosters right there. We got 2. But you can still have eggs without the rooster. You just won't have fertile eggs. So just make sure you always check what your city codes are if you're inside the city limit, because they do start making a lot of noise and your neighbors may not like you. But like I said, you don't have to have a rooster to get eggs. So roosters are good though, it protects your hens from predators, but you don't have to have them to make eggs. So that about wraps up the video for this week. Got any questions, just feel free to reach out. We're new to this, but we've been learning how to kind of run a mini homestead, I guess you could say. But that's it. That's our coop. Thanks for watching.